Welcome back, everybody. Now that I have my white door and the pale oak, we can finish working over here on this, the white room, I'm calling it, or the white spawn area. So we have all these transit in. Still got spawn. It's a spawn area for these slimes. That's kind of crazy. So we need to dig this pit down because it needs to go all the way from up there because we finished all that on the tower, and we need to dig this pit all the way down to, I guess, bedrock. So let's get rid of those slimes. Take a look. So we have this area here. Now that I'm looking at it, that is not centered, is it? Yeah, there's like three here and one over there. Yeah, so oh, dang it. Yeah, I didn't dig the pit down centered on this spawner, did I? Let's see where... Yeah, so the scaffolding here is on the center, but the spawner's off by a little bit. Okay. Well, can't do anything about that. I mean, I guess I could. I could move the whole pit, but who is insane enough to do that? Let's get rid of these. And I think... let's see. I think the best thing to do would be to push it out on this side to match the other one. So at least kind of balance it. I can't do anything. Can't do anything on this. Well, I don't need to do anything on this side, but I've got the walkway around. So if this is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we have 3 here. So I just need to push out the other side. No, that's too close. So I need these 3 over here. Let's get rid of this. Actually, it shouldn't be too much to move it over. So here, do this, and then this here. I'll have to push this polished over one. So this would be the 3 I need to extend out here. And that should make it look at least a little more balanced, as opposed to so lopsided. You know, and I can't... 3 right there. So that is it. So I can't do too much about this, but we can just make it look a little better. Although I didn't notice it until just now, so... Not much. I need to get some more calcite. Let's see, do I have any? That's not much. Yeah, I just happened to be looking at it. It's like, that doesn't look quite right. So that's good there, and then I can just push this polished. This here will just go 2 out, all the way around. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that happened. I was pretty sure I measured all the way up to the top, but I must have just started digging off by 1. Ah, come on. Sometimes my block placement is a little sloppy. Oh, I need some more polished. I'm out of polished. Oh no. I should have some more back here. There we go, polished. Okay, so that's going to be as good as it gets to fix that. Now let's close this up because we're going to have the opening in the wall over there, where I got the white door for. You know, it looks a little heavy on the left there versus the right, but it is 2 blocks all the way around. And I think this side looks a little odd because of the way the hallway is. But I didn't want to move the hallway to line up with the spawner or get completely off of the spawner. So it looks a little slightly not out of sync, but asymmetrical maybe. But anyhow, we need to start digging down here. So this needs to go out all the way to here, and then all the way down to bedrock. So that is the plan for today. So what I'm going to do is just start digging this out and pop into a time lapse when I get everything done. So that way I'm just going to dig it out, fill in the walls as I'm going down. And then when we come back, we'll work on the drop collector. I'm going to collect the bones and stuff as everything fell down to the bottom. I think I'm going to add that in right after we get done. There we go. We have our the white pit all the way down there. That's looking good. So let's actually put the rail, not the rail, well, I guess the rail collection thing. I even doctored this up nice and neat instead of just making a hole with this raw dirt or cobble or deep slate. Decided to make a nice looking little area here. I think what I want, let's actually start at this side. So we're going to have, so we come down here, I want to have plenty of room. So I want to have like, let's see, maybe like this. No. Like that. I'm thinking three boxes should be fine. And then let's do, so the rail is going to go here like that. And actually, oh no, I can't do that, can I? Where's my hoppers? I want to put, I need a active rail here. But, dang it, now I'm trying to think, how should this look? Not like, let's do this instead. we're going to do this instead. So I can do here. And then we'll have the collection chests here. There don't need to be that many collection chests because I'm really not going to be standing here all day trying to collect drops and stuff. I will put a couple extra chests here. I need to get a door. I forgot to get a door for this. And then we will do, if I do hopper. And like that. And did I, yeah, I need to get a, need to get a lever, I think. Because I want to put, well, let's see. If I do this, this. Okay, good. That doesn't lock. I was afraid it might lock. You know, lock up this. Oh, well, yeah, that's where I'm going to run into problems. I think if I do this, yeah, it locks it. So I can't do that. That's disappointing. I will have to, if we do, let's do something like this. That'll be okay. Then we have this here. Another one here, and then we'll have plenty of rail going through there. I don't need this because, and then we'll do this. And oops. Come here. There, so I'm hoping it'll come rolling across like this and drop off things into the hoppers here with my minecart. And then it'll hit this wall and bounce back. Well, that gives me room. I can get through here now. And I can put a door there, and maybe I'll go get some kind of stairs to put over these so you can't see everything back there. It goes there and then comes back. That'll work, yes. And then this is where the real magic is going to happen. So this is all going to be where the collection is. Yes, and I'm using a lot of redstone blocks, but I actually got a lot of redstone when I was digging down here, so I don't feel so bad about using it. And I also got a lot of gold, so do that. And then this is going to go into here like this. Let's see. Just trying to make sure I got enough power to get where I need to be. If we come, and so this is, oops, I don't want that. No. I hate it when it does that. Let's do this. Ooh. I'm hoping this ends up correct. If not, I guess I could block this off and leave the door entry over there. Because what I'm hoping is when I get to the end, yes, I am using a heck of a lot of powered rail, but I've still got almost 2 stacks, so I should be able to, well, if I do it properly, should be able to fill this whole thing up with powered rail. Which is a lot of resources or something I really don't need, but I'm going to do it anyhow, because I can. And I think the fact I ended up with like 4 stacks of gold, you know, like, oh wow, if I got so much gold, might as well use it. I didn't realize you can get a lot of gold now mining. Oh, this can work out perfect. I was so afraid I was going to end up bouncing off of that wall. But I need, we're going to put in solid block here, and this is just going to run into there. So now if I drop this off like that, it will bounce off there. It should go back and forth with no problems. My only worry is getting up through this area here. What I'm actually going to have is this level. That is where my, oh, it works. Okay. I'm going to have a level right there. So I really don't need this. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to get in there anyhow, so I don't need a door in. So this is going to be the floor where all the skeletons land and die. Which should be a far enough fall, so they should die normally. But I decided I'm going to need more snow. So I really don't need a door out into this area. My only worry is it's going to be too dark. There. Yep, I know, you stopped. As long as it doesn't stop in the middle, we should be okay. So if it stops in the middle, I'm kind of screwed anyhow, because I can't get down there to see. Let's see, okay. That is pretty light. And let's do this. I'm gonna dig out. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to dig out here. Yeah, right there. Where's my shovel? There. Like that. So this. Oh, why is this missing? There we go. Oh, good. I got plenty of lights there. So this is the killing floor. And I thought it'd be cool to do spikes. I don't think I need spikes all the way around the edges. It's like one of those pits where people fall into and end up on their little spikes. You know, the Indiana Jones type, or like a Lara Croft pit where you miss the jump and you land in a hole and you land on the spikes and die. I mean, the fall is going to kill him anyhow, but this is really going to drive the point home, so to speak. There we go. Plus, I think it just looks cool to have a bunch of spikes here. I collected a lot of these. There. And nothing's spawnable, so I shouldn't have any trouble. The only thing I might have trouble with are the slimes, but they should bounce up and down and kill themselves on the spikes. There, so there we go. So that is that. Ideally, I would block this off and fill it with that. And I need to put upside down stairs here, and I need to put some more, you know, deep slate blocks in there. Let's block this off. That looks good. We're going to stick a door here because I have my white doors now. I like that a lot. And then we'll do that. Now I should be able to, yeah. Oh, slimes have I already gotten slimes. That is so cool. The only thing I'm missing when I'm down here is having a window into the area, but I don't really need that because nothing except for slimes are going to fall down into the pit while I'm down here. Okay, so up here, all I need to do is sneak over here, get rid of that. And that. Oh, this is fine. I can drop those because they should be picked up by the by the minecart down there. Yeah, there's all the deadly spikes. We only get yeah, we're really not going to get much because I think there's just way too much light around here. Yeah, there's way too much light around here for it to really spawn. I would have to take out some of these lights. And I really don't see any lights to take out. We're going to leave it that way. So one every once in a while. And then we have another door which can go here. I think that looks okay. Oh, it'd be really nice if you got barrels the color of the wood you made them out of. Like if I did a pale oak wood slabs and boards to make a barrel, it would turn into a white barrel with the same pale oak board, or mahogany or oak or spruce or whatever. That would be a great addition. Like chests, you could have a generic chest, but you could actually have chests which are the color or the shading of the blocks. Like these chests would become, you know, the oak color, and then you could take the spruce color and have a spruce colored chest or a pale oak colored chest, or, you know, any of that. That would be, why don't they do things like that? That would be good stuff to add to the game instead of whatever the hell they're adding currently, because most of what they're adding today just seems gimmicky or doesn't seem that interesting, to me at least. But I am more of a, I guess, more of a builder, not goofing around type player. So here, let's see, we want to do that. Means I do need to take this out of here. So here, and then let's light this up for a second. I think let's take this out. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this whole thing out here. Like this. And then so we'll replace the ceiling with tuft like this. And then the walls can just be there. Walls can be, I can do this here. That. There. And then finally the walls can be this. I'm going to put a torch here just temporarily. I will come back later and put in a lantern because I want it lit, but I don't want to use the torches. I want it to look decent. So like over here, I'll take this side out and we'll do the same thing. Because I'm leading over to this shaft over here, which we built while we were digging things down. Like this. I take this out. That's not too dark, is it? Maybe if let's do another one there. Oop. Why am I there? Why am I not there? Why? Having so much trouble. Ooh, and I think that's perfect. There. Just that perfect amount. And I'll leave this white because that's the inside of the tunnel. And then this leads up to the shafts up there. So I still need to clean that out. I've got a lot of stuff at the top. And I actually have a couple side shafts I want to examine. So I may look at those first thing. Maybe I'll look at them between episodes, or I'll look at them first thing. I'll look at them between episodes. We'll see if there's anything useful in them. If there's something exciting, I'll show you in the next episode. If not, I'll just say it was a bust and there wasn't anything really exciting in there. And this goes all the way down the bottom. This lets us out into here. And then we stand here and we can see everything down there. So cool. So we are all done with our white spawner area. So next time I need to move on to where we were over at the last spawner. We need to move over to that way because I need to finish out a hallway and stuff. But we are done with this side of things, I believe. So we are actually finishing things up here. There's only a few more corridors to work up, but actually there's a couple bigger projects involved that I may need to deal with. So it could be a while because I've got some stairs into the cavern to do. I have another shaft or tunnel I need to dig from higher up over to that spawner we found while digging. I think it was while we were digging this one. There's a spawner up here. So I need to actually make a tunnel from that one over to there and kind of make it as a final entrance or something on that side of the mountain, because our other entrance is over here in the cavern, the watery cavern over here. But we'll do all that in future episodes. This episode is all complete. I want to thank you all for watching. Wish you a happy day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.